Alright. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. Sorry about that. I need to stock up on water. Hi? Let's see real quick. What? Hello? I mean, I guess that worked, but what the fuck? Oh, wait, is it cause... Oh, that would explain it. Okay. I figured it out. But yeah, what's up? Anyways, since time has passed, we might as well get started. So, last time, I ended a bit early because I was just a bit fatigued, but I'm feeling ready, I'm feeling energized, I'm feeling good. Let's make our way to the top, baby. Alrighty. Everyone's looking set. Let's go. Has there ever been a character in a series or whatever that you saw and instantly wanted to play or watch it? I'm assuming because of that character. I feel like there are a few examples of that. I mean, part of the reason I sort of got into Fire Emblem was because I found out about Felicia and then Bernadetta when Three Houses came out. So those two are responsible for me being a huge Rune Factory, or not Rune Factory, Fire Emblem fan. I was thinking about Rune Factory because that also applies, but it's more so that Xiao Pai and Rune Factory 4 is the reason why I continued playing Rune Factory. I had to marry her, and I did. And then I became obsessed with the rest of the series. So you know what? Where things work out. Oh, Notori got her nuclear missile. Kappa kappa, motherfucker. Unironically, a lot of damage from Sanae now. Mostly because she has the Ogre Killer. Ogres have layers, and those layers are really easy to chop through if you have the right battle axe, eh? I want that chest, but I don't know how to get to that treasure chest. Not here. Not here. Not here. There's probably a room down, right? How much do I get to the right is the question. That's not it. There's a location over there. I think that's head down. I did not touch you. I did not touch you. I refuse to believe that was true. Anyways, that's a storm. Stop sucking. Nasty. Any more characters like that? I did not touch her. I did not. No, I did not touch her. This is bullshit. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Yasuka's Divine Wind, Luster Candy on a random encounter, but it's okay because it costs no MP, so I do not care about burning it right now. Gun. Stop sucking Satori. It's not healthy. Fuck. Go. And she's dead. okay, because apparently Notorious on a fucking rampage. 1,000 damage crits. But any more characters like that? Well, that's not very nice. Fucking birds. Giga Crush. Sure. Why not? I'm surprised that didn't topple. She avoided 2 topples, damn. Sanae, are you fucking kidding me? How do you miss that many times? Across different battles, too. Sanae cannot rock the axe. She is not built for it. Ringa Raijin. Eto Billy. Eto Billy. Anyways, resist thunder by 75%. The character that really would care about that is Aya. Because she is weak to that. I'm pretty sure she's weak to thunder. But no one else on my team right now is weak to thunder. Might be nice to give that to Alice if we have an encounter at some point that utilizes thunder in a dangerous way, but we don't right now, so it's probably fine that we keep it that way. Anyways, I'm not sure, because I feel like a lot of the time I sort of like stumble across games or series and stuff, and then what happens is I become overtly attached to like one specific character, and then that character sort of becomes the scrimblow of that game. But it's like the other way around, you know. It's like it's not like I hear about a character and I'm like, oh, I gotta, no, I've got to play that game or watch the thing or whatever. So I don't actually have that many examples. I think probably the most recent one I can think of is like Rosalind and Unicorn Overlord. That is wife. But I feel like I can't say that as the answer until I actually play Unicorn Overlord, which I haven't yet. So we'll just put a pin in that. Oh yeah, we passed by the area where we beat the shit out of what's-her-face. Momijiman. Anyways, we just keep on trekking along. Yokai Mountain is not overtly complicated. It's more so just a bit long, as mountains tend to be. Oh wait, these guys weak to dark? These guys weak to darkness? They are weak to darkness. That's what they call, this way they call my, yeah? Yakurin's fucking dead. That Meteor Zapper's a killer, Jesus. There goes Sanae. And Alice, in fact, still does not give a shit. Oh. Notori dodged that because she's fucking baller. Ring of Mother Earth. Dodge a meteor shower, then shoot the bastard in the face. Just Kappa things, I think. Where is it? Ring of Mother Earth. Oh, this is just Earth going to that. Okay, cool. Again, still kind of don't care, but well, can't hurt to have more accessories as options. Yeah. And not one of you bastards again. Daemons. Weak to light. I try to go for poison. Well, that sucks. Oh my god. She's just fucking dead. %279% increase. Cool. Alright, as long as he keeps attacking Alice, that's fine. Because he can't do anything to her. Well, while we wail away at this guy, how's chat doing today? I had a bit of an eventful Saturday, at least by normal standards. That's just mostly because I had to do a lot of driving today. Where to? Mostly just to drop my little... First I had to drop my little brother off at like a friend's birthday party. After that, I had to run some chores for my family. Then I had to go and pick him up again. Like bring him back home. So that comprised most of my day from like 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. I can try time stop. Just see if I can force him to stop moving for a turn. I wonder if that works. It's just as susceptible to it since it's just a variety. Sanae got it again. Well, it didn't work. Damn! What was that for? Damn. Fat experience points. Likely thanks to Byakuran. Oh, more fairies. That's the most optimal angle. Poison! Cool. They fuck off with the damn meteor zappers. I feel like it's the one thing they love doing every single time. Alright, cool. Well, I can't forget tomorrow is another exciting day because much like last week, tomorrow will be another part of the Among Us collab, so that'll be fun to do. Here I am asking myself, who can use a normal ass sword? And for the Among Us Club tomorrow, we'll be starting earlier. It'll be at like 2 p.m., which is when we'll start. I love the way Notori holds the generic weapons, because she just has her grab bag do it for her. She just really just does not give a fuck. Alright, now I get to use Meteor Zapper. Let's try it. Monkey. Are you fucking kidding me? Might try this again. Might switch out Byakuran for Marissa just for the dungeon. So that way they can still both get XP. However, Marissa has funny magic that is very good. Oh yeah. That's much simpler to deal with. Meteo Zappa. Poison! Damn, they got her. They got Satori. What did I just see on the side? I'm actually not sure. A Magnum Trident for my Magnum Dong. Oh, fuck, I'm too... This is a dagger. This is probably better. Back on the track we go. And... okay, not sure I like the sign of that. The mist rolls by. The mist flows high. The mist makes the yokai cry and then collapse. Sure, no. And I'm here. Yep, I'm feeling awesome today. There's barely any pesky yokai around to bug me thanks to the mist. I can pull all the pranks I want, have all the fun I want. Let me see. Maybe I'll start by freezing some of the frogs here. But if I get too carried away, that giant frog or the frog cat lady might give me a bad time again. I gotta be careful. Oh look, we found an idiot. An idiot? Where? It's Shredder. Where? Oh, there she is. Don't make me slap you. I didn't expect to see you all the way up here. Yep. Outings to faraway places are nothing for me, because I'm the strongest. So, what's the strongest doing in a place like this, then? Getting up to no good, obviously. Of course. Oh, wait a sec. She can fly. We all can fly, but for some reason we decide we don't want to fly today. Apparently this is not a flying incident. You're here to get in my way, aren't you? Well, I won't let you. Unfortunately, we don't have time to waste on you. Huh? Why not? We're busy searching for the culprit of this incident. For that reason, we must continue past you, up the mountain. What? you shouldn't have told me that. Now I'm gonna get in your way. Huh? But why? 'Cause it's fun. You're a real people displeaser, aren't you? I feel like you shouldn't be talking. Plus, it'd suck if the mist went away. There's less yokai around like this, so it's easier to pull pranks. That's varies for you. Selfish and only concerned with things being easy. So, do you really think you can beat us alone? I'm the strongest. You guys are nothing to me. I hadn't expected to find another intruder all the way up here. That voice. Momiji! Who the heck are you? Base Cherno? It would appear you didn't heed my warning. Of course not. We can't leave the mountain until we finish what we came for. Then you leave me no choice. I can't allow you to wreak havoc on the mountain any further. I judge you to be intruders, and will henceforth carry out your removal. Cherno too? Huh? What? Me? A fairy or two is nothing to raise any alarm. I will leave her be for the time being. What? You all pose the greater problem right now. I cannot allow such high-threat intruders to act freely. Prepare yourselves! Huh? You're really gonna talk big after losing earlier? Hi, Del. My prior warning was but only that. A warning. However, you expect me to go all out this time. Against our numbers, you're still at just as much of a disadvantage. How do you plan on counteracting that fact? You, Fairy, lend me a hand. That's some attitude you got after trash-talking me. At this rate, you, along with the Shrine Maiden and her cohorts, are going to suffer an unpleasant removal at the hands of us Mountain Tengu. Huh? You might just get put out of commission. I don't want that. But, if you'll lend me a hand, I'll sort things out so you get overlooked. I don't really get it, but it sounds like I get more out of this if I help. So okay. That's the idiot for you. I'm impressed, Inubashiri Momiji. You taught me something new today. I didn't realize the honest, hard-working White Wolf Tengu used these sorts of methods too. Is that intended to be sarcasm? Was that sarcasm? I would prefer not to hear such slander from a fact-fabricating Crow Tengu. Jeez, there they go. Anyway, this doesn't change what we have to do. If you're going to get in our way, we'll get through with force. Doesn't matter how many times you come at us. We'll fend both you and Cherno off every single time. Looks like another chapter is starting. As you wish. The legend of the strongest continues. Go on. Fend off the true power of a White Wolf Tengu, if you can. I didn't prepare for this. This encounter is just gonna be ballin'. Here we go. We are going to try our best, and that is the best we can hope for right now. I do not even have Marionette Pardar fully leveled up. Oh boy. Perfect freeze. And then Expelli's Kanon. Alright, so let's go back and prepare before we just rush in. So, okay. At least we got to the boss quickly, so we get a bit more chance to think. So, main thing right now is, so if I remember correctly, they always start with that combo. Cherno's always going to perfect freeze, and then Momiji's going to go for her spell card. And you can't dodge physical attacks if you're frozen. So the main thing is to try to get some way to nullify status ailments before the start of the turn. Okay, so let me check Sanae. Is her buffs as fast as they can go? They are. That's as fast as they can go, but let me check. If I check Aya's, I'll put Aya as the commander so she can act first. But I still want Sanae's buff to be as strong as possible. So I'll take... like this. Yeah, that's fine. And then... Cherno is obviously weak to fire, so we're gonna want to prioritize ways, and Momiji is weak to earth, like last time. So the important thing is gonna be that, and then oh yeah, damn. The reason I want to do that is once I open up this shortcut, I can freely get back there after I run to Korin's place. Because we got a Yokai Mountain Rock. Let me see what things I can forge with that. Still no invention ideas for Notori, which is a shame. Oh, right. I have 8. I have 8 of the bastard things. Cool. What about Marissa? Diamond brooms. That's not bad. I'll pop this. Poison damage down. Resist paralysis. Not great. 100 eyes. Dark damage. That's fine. She needs an upgrade, honestly. Sucks that I don't have. That's fine, honestly. The carbine will do, because I just need the gun. I just need the gun for the Slayer effect. Yeah. Fire chase, slap bullets, then all 3 gun skills. For her, then we'll augment. Satori is fine. Yeah, she's fine. Just gotta remember to give her the thing. Same thing with Marissa. That's a dripped out broom. Okay, and then augmentation once again. We are ensuring that Alice can spam Marriott Pardar every single goddamn turn. Okay. And then for Marissa, kind of a similar story. We want her to have the slaying effect, but then everything else we want to put into elemental damage. Place this with Hellfire. think this is fine. Just going a quick run through of everything I got. That should be everything, and if that's so, then let's go challenge the What's-Her-Face and the Dumb Ice Fairy again. Because... we don't got a teleporter, but we do have a little shortcut on the far right. Alright. Alright, we're ready. Okay, we're gonna use Aya's effect to do that. I'm gonna fire chase, actually. We're gonna focus on Cherno first, just so we can avoid perfect freeze being an issue. Extreme heat and res up. Initiative. Okay. Okay, everyone, okay. No one got frozen. Everyone dodged it. Hell yeah, okay. Yeah, because the thing about Apelli's cannon is that it has awful accuracy. It's only made up for the fact by it's preceded by perfect freeze. That's like the only thing about it. But as long as you can avoid getting frozen, you usually can avoid it. Just in case, I'm also going to pop defense up. Because I want to avoid getting one shot. Marissa, that's the devil's number. You can't do that. You totally need more bullet. And luckily, she got her bullet. Marionette Parar, because Marionette Parar is just broken. And go for magic attack up first. $2,000 damage! Oh! Oh, freezing ray. Cool. We keep missing. That's crazy. Volley. And last buff is attack up. Oh my god. I think they're trying to go for the thing again, so I am actually going... Sure, let's shocking photo. Let's just get the initiative. Yeah, res up, defense up, attack up, magic tap up, kind of everything. Oh, I am actually just gonna pop a Meteorama. There goes Cherno. Sorry, Luxie, she's dead. Nice aim. Yeah, at this point, the only one who can really do damage is Satori due to earth damage being the only thing she's got, but Once one of them dies, though, the other one will kind of just resort to using weak single target damage, if I remember correctly. So popping a decoy doll should render Momiji pretty much defenseless. Yeah, nice 0 damage, nerd. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Yeah. At this point, the best thing I got is actually illusion laser, just because of the slaying effect her lasers have on warriors like Momiji. Yeah. Cool. Let's do Earthlight Ray, just for massive chunk of damage right away. $1,000 damage. Cool. It's funny that none of this damage even compares to the absolute, like, annihilation Cherno was experiencing. Actually, hang on. I am... Save a turn just for Marissa to get her spell card back, but... Wow. Cool. And then... Fire Chase, Heat Ray, Marionette Parar, Passion Blaze, Defense up. Damn, didn't even use her bomb. That's crazy. Anyways, Earthlight Ray. Gamered. Wow. Number of experience for just a little bit of preparation and the boss is sweet. There, we fended you off. I lost again. Lord Daitenko is going to stole me. First the giant frog, then the frog hat girl, and now you guys. Frog hat girl? Oh, does she perhaps mean Lady Suako? She must have punished her for messing with too many frogs. Serves her right. Come on, there's still a ways left to the summit. Let's stop standing around and keep moving. The 9-ball formation. The only formation we got. If I remember correctly, this formation... Yeah, this formation is defined by being completely random and incomprehensible. Every spot on it has some, like, random buff, or random buff and debuff that is not, like, immediately obvious. I think someone has documented what each thing does, but, like, I mean, just look at it. What the hell is this? It definitely looks less like a coordinated, like, formation and more like a just impromptu mob to jump someone with. That's definitely the vibe I'm getting from it. The thing about having to go back after you beat a boss is having to go back and, like, reattune all the things that you... I didn't mean to do that. Just meant to... I do appreciate your services, Aya. Many games, I can't hide the fact that I dislike them. I feel like there's a few examples in my Steam library. There's sort of games that, like, I really try to give an honest shot for, but I just can't get behind it. Oh yeah. This is definitely a hot take. I don't like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like, not even the second one. I really did try playing it. I don't like it, honestly. I don't know what it... I honestly don't know what it is about it. I just can't like it. And there's nothing really wrong with the game. I wouldn't say it's like, oh, the game's bad. Or like, it's just, I can't like it. I mean, I know it's a hot take because people love that game to death, but like... Kinda just my opinion on the matter. I really did try to play Roller Coaster Tycoon, and ultimate verdict was a resounding... Like, I like sim games, like simulator games, like, or like Tycoon, but like, I feel like if I want to like a simulator game, it has to be like involved. Like, I have to be actively doing things throughout all the phases of the game. But in Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's like I set the thing up, I make the thing, and then I just watch like random, like I watch like fictional lines of code walk around and have fun with the thing I made, and it's like I'm gaining no gameplay experience from this. I am doing nothing. Some of them have nostalgia and probably haven't played since they were kids. Yeah, but I feel like there's a good amount of people who have like, who like still actively play and are like, oh, this is like the best game ever. It's like one of the best games of all time, and it's like, maybe for you, buddy, but... And I feel like the difference is like... in Dwarf Fortress, there's a lot more you can do, and a lot of the fun of Dwarf Fortress is seeing what happens to the merry band of dipshit elves, or dwarves, sorry, not elves, dwarves, that you send to do whatever the fuck. And watch them get into all kinds of nonsense or try to take over the world, but... What do you mean then? Because... Sorry if it seems like I'm on the wrong page, you have to explain. Fun with minecarts? Oh, you mean you could just do Roller Coaster Tycoon in... Okay, I understand. Some metals are heavy. True. Sometimes they just are. Nothing wrong with it. Sometimes they are indeed just heavy. How the hell did I get to the shortcut? Oh right, that's where the shortcut is. I'm not saying it's funny when a dwarf wanders onto the track and gets pulverized, but I'm not saying it is. Understandable. City of Gongen. Or wherever the fuck. Anyway, some people are scared to admit a game they liked as a kid is bad, because that means to them for some weird reason they can't like it. Yeah. Oh, Holy Zapper. But if you, it's like, if you like a game, you don't have to justify liking it. Like, you can just say, like, oh, this game's fun. You know, I enjoy playing it. If Ash, if your game is ass, still love as your little trash baby. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I got everyone. That's crazy. Even just one turn. It's kind of insane, honestly. Anything I want to know about Dwarf Fortress? I'm curious how you found out about it. Oh, you don't? Fair enough. It's entirely possible I just happened across it on YouTube sometime in like 2016-ish or a little after. I see. That makes sense. Oh fuck, Natatori dying. Do it, Sanae. Do it. Oh, that actually wasn't bad damage. I was definitely expecting her to disappoint. And she's dead. Not sure. Well, there's a lot of things about the game I don't know. Thank you, Alice. I appreciate you for being the unholy tank that you are. Anyways, Holy Zapper. We got that one. Holy Zappa. Okay. So... how long can you usually go in, like, a save file of Dwarf Fortress? Like, as long as you want, or... is it kind of one of those things where you just kind of do whatever until you decide you're done? Anyways, what are you weak to elementally? Huh. basically forever. I see. Damn, Marissa, they're fucking you up. What the hell? You know what? Let's try this. Let's just be funny. Oh, Venom Zapper. A retired adventurer might show up as a migrant in a fort mode session you're in. Really? That's cool. Didn't know it could share like that. Right, that makes sense when you put it like that. Venom Zapper. As we love spreading poison. For the first wave or so. What do you mean first wave? Migrants come in waves. Migrants come in waves. About one each year. Healing? That's cringe, but... Shit. Yeah, Alice, just get the fuck out of there. Yeah, just take that shit and run. Get out. How did I get here? Oh, right. I was like, are we Byakuren Gaming? She's in the commander role. Actually, given what we're seeing so far, we are gonna go full Byakuren Gaming. But if we're gonna go full Byakuren Gaming, I am gonna use one of the 8 billion yokai mountain rocks that I've got playing around. That is not where I wanted to go. If you're not ready to handle a large amount of migrants at once, don't trade a lot of goods to your civs traders. Does that increase the rate of migrants? Alright, Byakuren, take the video scroll. Thanks, Byaku. Armor? Maybe. Not sure who to give armor for, but hang on. Who shit do I actually have for... Hang on. This shit requires sunflower seeds? That was before I got Byakurin. What do you mean? Oh my god. Netherworld peaches? Oh my god. Increase the amount of migrants in each wave. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They're actually asking me to go back and get... I mean, you know... you know, it's only... What, physical defense 49? Oh, fuck. Where even is the Tories? It is. That damn Neverworld peaches. I'm not gonna get the next wave of equipment recipes until I beat Yokai Mountain Peak, so... Yeah, so I talked about this when I first got Byakurin, but basically, Byakurin is, because she's the last party member to join you in the main game, she sort of functions a lot of things to sort of help players, like, fill out a specific role they need, because she can do buffing and support, so she can do buffs, she can inflict debuffs, and she can also do a bit of, like, healing. It's not, no, so this is my first time playing, like, the full version, the one they released on Steam, because the first time I played this game, I played, what is it, Summer Weekend Edition, from Moria Shrine, when I was in, like, high school or something, or even middle school, even earlier than that. So it's been a while, but this is not my first time playing this game. Hi Luca, how goes Touhouing? I've been catching Pokemon. We beat up Cherno, so we're gonna have to break the news to Luxie somehow. And then 10 years ago? Oh, okay, so another longtime Touhou fan, I see. I said, I see, that makes sense. Never got past a certain point in weekend though? I see. I can see that. Yeah, tons of content, also tons of quality of life too. There's a lot of things that are different, but yeah. You can see Byakurin's spell list is kind of jam-packed with a lot of things. It's pretty reminiscent of, like, well, not even. She has, like, the most out of anyone that isn't named Satori. And Satori's is by extension of the fact that she can learn other people's spells. But she has a lot of things she can do. She can inflict permanence if you didn't invest into Satori. She can do buffs if you didn't invest into Sanae. She can do a bit of, and she can do a bit of debuffing. Yeah. Well, yeah, as we go further in, I'm saying in the context of, like, this is the main party that players are going to be rocking with, like the full character list for the majority of the main game, so like the base game stuff. That's sort of the role Byakurin's meant to fill. She's meant to be sort of the like gap filler. But she does do unique things. The main things that are unique to her is that she's special. She's one of the only characters that naturally gains access to dark magic. And as well, this very specific spell, elemental weapon, which allows her to affix a fire, water, earth, or thunder brand to another party member. Like, the only other character I think that can do that naturally is Notori, and she can only do it to herself. And that's if she has a gun equipped and invested into the gun tree. Byakurin can do it for free. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's also why affix bullets is one of the strongest skills for Notori, because she basically just gets extra weakness damage on top of like slay damage, physical damage, field damage, patchouli specific field damage. So it's like I beat the fuck out of Yomu and Yuyuko using nothing but basically using nothing but Notori, Sanae, and Patchouli as the core 3 of damage. But yeah, it's one of the things that I love about this game, and sort of the reason I love this game in general is like there are a lot of ways to build your teams and your characters around. So if there's any specific strategy, you can make any character work, and there's multiple ways to approach a problem because characters and skills aren't just like stat like this is just this but stronger, or this is but that but stronger. They're like different options. Like as an example, let's say you come across a boss that is giving you trouble because they constantly heal themselves. Well, yeah, you could hyper invest into, say, DPS, so that you could hyper invest into DPS so that you can burst them down before they have a chance to heal themselves too much, like back to full. You could try to inflict status effects by hyper buffing Infliction on Satori or Byakuren, in order to basically like prevent it from happening too often. You could even use like Sakuya's Colosseo world to prevent healing at the risk of preventing you from healing yourself. Me and everybody are finding interesting stuff like that even nowadays. Yeah. A lot of the games that I like to play are sort of have that design philosophy in mind, sort of the idea that any one player can choose how they want to approach a problem. They aren't forced to do anything a specific way. They just need to know what the problem is and then have an idea of how to deal with it. As long as they can do that, then they can get through the game. Like the game I've been playing on Fridays, Dream Tactics, is another example of that. It's a game I am loving. Like my streaming of it is basically my first playthrough, and I really do love because it embodies that sort of mentality to a T. Yeah, as they tend to in these kinds of RPGs. Monster Cucumber. There's a spell card. Allows you to follow up on mystical attacks. One of the few things that actually affects mystic type damage specifically. Because normally mystic is like the almighty damage, it's just one and done, but interesting. Will pair up pretty nicely with a lot of Satori's skills because Satori has a lot of AoE mystic damage spells that she can use. Burp. Right. I remember hearing something like that. And this is to go even further beyond. I can't. I am not gonna do the fucking Super Saiyan 3 screen, but it's definitely the first thing I thought of. Oh, Whirlwind. Thank you. Alright, so sorry, you can stop with the pose now. Oh, that's why. Fuck. Okay. Okay, damn, that's crazy. You can go even further beyond in this version. Right. Just reiterating that, so sure. Right. Not even just 30 more levels, but like That in conjunction with like the extra power points you get as well. Like just having more options on augmentation. Mm-hmm. Fuck. Alright, well, here we go again. Interesting. It just works. Sometimes it just be that way. To be fair, no game is perfect. So, I don't think you gotta, like, say the game is, like, 100% perfect just to be able to say, like, I think the game is really good or it's one of my favorites. I mean, it's fine. It's not a big deal, I don't think. Besides, I appreciate when people talk in my chat anyways, so it's not like I'm complaining. Yeah. Whirlwind again. Whirlwind again. Toppled Alice twice. Well, yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm glad I have someone here in my chat. And I'm glad I have someone in my chat who has played this game before. I think that's pretty cool in its own right. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Where's Element Guard? I swear to God I just saw it. Element Guard, Element Guard. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow. Fucking birds. How do they work? I don't want to talk to no scientist. surprised that don't topple. Fuck. My god. How many more times can I miss before I inevitably decide that this is bullshit? Probably a couple more times. Will you cut that out? Fire breath. I am surprised that everyone lived. Honestly. Really thought someone would be cooked there, but I guess not. I feel like this is warranted. But yeah, like I was saying, like, Dream Tactics, which is the game I'm playing on Fridays, has a very similar approach to its gameplay philosophy and design, and I love it because of that. Game heavily encourages you to experiment, even like even the fact that like the different chapters are non-sequential, and you're allowed to leave them at any time to go like do another chapter if you ever feel like you're at an impasse or you're stuck. It's not a Touhou fan game. It's like a wholly original. It's a wholly original indie game, and I highly recommend it if you're. Okay, well, I should preface. I highly recommend it if you're a fan of like tactical RPGs. So like if you're a fan of like Fire Emblem, Advance Wars, Unicorn Overlord, stuff like that, like in that sort of fields. Like if you're a fan of that, I highly recommend Dream Tactics. I think it's an amazing experience. These darn lily pads. I mean, okay. It's funny you say that because that's kind of the thing with Touhou, like fan games in general, right? It's like, it always feels like just a fan game. But then you look at some of the shit they've actually done, because we have fucking Touhou Etrian Odyssey with we have Touhou Etrian Odyssey with Touhou Labyrinths. We have Touhou Advanced Robot Wars with is it Touhou's Advanced? Yeah, you have Touhou Shin Megami Tensei with Touhou Shin Megami Tensei with the Sumireko game, Touhou Vania with Luna Knights. You have what is it? You have Touhou Diner Dash with Mistia's Izakaya. Touhou Baldi's Basics. That's gonna be a thing. We had Komaju Denetsu even before Luna Knights. Yeah, there are two of them. You're right. It is. Oh my god, of course it is. Incredible. There's more. Genso Odyssey is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon / the game that Mystery Dungeon is based on, but I don't remember the exact name of it right now, but that is sort of what its inspiration is. Touhou also in the category, what the fuck? This is a fan game? Yeah. Yeah. Marissa Land Legacy is just a Mario platform, but Touhou. Gensoku Survivors is Vampire Survivors. Touhou Ibunseki is Monopoly. Lost Branch of Legend is Slay the Spire. Sky Arena Matsuri is Budokai Tenkaichi. Udon Gain X is fucking Mega Man. Like it never ends. It never ends. It keeps going. Yeah, Mega Mario. Yeah, 2 Mega Mans. Oh yeah, let's not forget the whole the one based on Mega Man EXE, right? Or Mega Man Net, Mega Man Battle Network. With like Alice as the main protagonist. It's like Shanghai.exe, right? Let's not mention that one. There was the Touhou game that was based on like a soccer RPG that actually exists, and then they made a Touhou version of it. Fuck. Hell, even this game and like the sequels that follow it, yeah, Touhou Soccer. Yeah, even the Touhou games that follow this are like this series of Touhou RPGs is based on the Saga series. Touhou Angry Birds. I mean, hell, there's even like a fan game on Steam right now that's like that I have wishlisted. That's just Touhou WarioWare. I really don't think there's another series where you can say it's invaded this many other game series and claimed it as its own, and while putting its own unique spin on things, as just a fan game. Yeah, Notoriware. I remember that's what it was called. I wouldn't say claimed as its own. I think I just kind of said that in this thing, but like, I would say it's more so just putting its own spin on things is probably the word I would use. But yeah, it's like Whirlwind is mine now. Fuck you. You're poisoned. That's my attack now. Eat shit. Ow. Frick. It is bonkers shit the Touhou fandom does. I've heard good things, yeah. Japanese fangame devs do go hard. Game is a huge case of like such unlikely things to happen when it comes to games nowadays. But just did, and it worked. I understand, yeah. Oh, what do we get? Crow feather. Where is the thing I just got? Where is Whirlwind? Whirlwind. It's an electric attack? Inflicts topple on all foes. Special slays topple. Usable when Thunder's land power is above positive. Okay, so you can only use it when... Not sure if it would be legal, Mr. Zun. voice actors you need me to talk with. It's kind of a thing because sometimes I'll like to, sometimes I like to do with friends is just look at like the voice acting pages for like characters and stuff. And like any Japanese voice actress, 99.9% of the time, you will find a Touhou fan game as part of their repertoire. Just somewhere in there. Doesn't matter how big they are. Touhou is inevitable when it comes to voice actresses. Yeah, either a fan game or some kind of fan project, like a fanime or something of the sort. Yeah. How do we end up in a situation like this again? Yeah. It always happens, and it is funny that that ends up being the case. I'm fucking invincible! I don't like this. Fuck. Ah, birds. My least favorite Touhou fan game. I mean, character-wise, I think a lot of the fan games from, like, the early fan base... Huh? Oh, well, you type fan game, so that's why I get confused, unless you mean... Thing they do? So, like, the thing... Um... I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't understand. Least favorite Touhou fan game thing? I'm gonna be honest, stuff they do character-wise. Yeah, so like, do you mean like characterization, roster, like game feel? Question mark. I'm honestly just not sure. I don't want to like answer the question wrong. Whatever relates to the characters. Yeah, I feel like the easiest thing is just like any... Well, let's try Monster Cucumber, because I have time stopped right here, but I feel like the easy thing to say would be like, I dislike how... No, I don't allow links in my chat just because I really don't want my viewers to have to deal with like the scam bots that just drop links. What was it that you wanted to link though? Like, you just tell me, then I can try to look at it. And then while we get on that, I feel like the easy thing would be to say like any Touhou fan game during like sort of the semi-early parts of the fandom sort of have the problem of like relying on sort of low bar, very flanderized depictions of characters for stuff like humor. Oh, Oh, that's what you wanted? Okay. Well, yeah, I can't let you link it here, but... Is there a part of it, like, or do you just... or do you think it's just interesting to look at, like that kind of thing? But... Will you fuck off with the damn firepower? Understandable. Okay, thank God, the bird's dead. I will look at the page. I will. I'll just pull it up on my phone. Komajo Dines 2. Let's see, Sakuya's voice actress. The one for Elizabeth and Catalina. Wait, if this is the one for Catalina, then that means... Yeah, Camilla. It's also the one for Camilla from Fire Emblem. A cookie, because of course. Artemis and Fate. Rain Shogun. Right, I remember this. And then... Hayok and Arknights. Yeah. Yeah, Miyuki Sawashiro. Makes sense. Then Reimu Hakure, Rina Sato. Oh, that's Mikoto. Oh, Mikoto Misaka from a certain magical index, which also means that, yep, it's the one for Makoto Nijima in Persona 5. A and Xenoblade Future Connected. I'm not dealing with three birds. Yeah. I'm curious. Johanna and Sonoa and Dragalia lost? Oh, wow. Okay. Damn. Dragalia lost reference. Anyways. Did you voice the Japanese dub for Waddles from Gravity Falls? Real. Vermilious Scarlet. Eddie Kitamura. Oh, fuck. Okay. Get me away from the white shit. Uni from Neptunia, Nemona from Pokemon, Miyabi and Akiba Maid Wars. Beeswax and Carnelian and Arknights. And Grace and Cerberus and Dragalia. Incredible. Maid Wars? Yeah, Akiba Maid Wars. There's Chen, voiced by Ryoko Shintani. Sakuya from Rune Factory 3. And not much else, interestingly enough. Ran Yokomo, voiced by Yu Kobayashi. I feel like the name's familiar. Oh, that's why. She's Lucina. Yeah, that would explain it. And Testament in Guilty Gear Strive. Waifu and Arknights. And Cecile and Dragalia. The canonical drug addict. Insect poison garments. That's small armor, so we're giving this to Satori. Oh, increased poison damage. Oh, baby. Sign me the fuck up. I love to see those words. Okay, well, it's nice that you didn't topple, but I don't like you that it did so much damage anyways. Yukari Yakumo, voiced by Aya Endo. Oh, Byakurin in another Touhou fan game. Spell Carnival, specifically. Well, Chloe. Okay, Pia from Rune Factory 3 and Alir? Alir? Wow. Female Alir, but like, damn. That is... Oh. Oh. Olka Gretcher and Spike's family. Who else? Whomst else? I feel like there's already an insane repertoire, to be fair. She's also Mim and Dragalia. Whoa. Do Rune Factory Force Frey? Alright. Let me just... if behind the voice actor and most websites could stop being so terrible to use in mobile browsers, I could do the thing I wanted to do. Let's see. Japanese cast for Frey. Chiwa Saito. Homura Akemi, which is already interesting start. It's pretty cool, to be honest. Oh, wait. Electricity. Medicine Persona 3. Tamamo no Mei in Fade. Dorothy from Nikkei. Wakamo in Blue Archive. Chevalier in Fade. Mayor in Arc Knights. Mayor? Unsure. Imu in Senran. Odiga in Dragalia. Damn. Honestly, I'm more surprised by Tamamo no Mei. Very unique and distinctive inflection that she tends to have, so wouldn't have imagined. Honestly. Could not have. But that's... Fuck this bird in particular, by the way. Back to Komajo Remilia. Or Komajo Denetsu, whatever. Whichever. If I get the game on sale at some point, I'll probably will put it on a stream schedule if I have the chance to. Mei Ling, voiced by Satomi Sato. That's female Corrin. that is Kamui. That is female Corrin from Fire Emblem Fates. And if you want to be pedantic about the way Nintendo has been, and Intelligent System has been portraying it, specifically the one from Conquest, because that is female Corrin's territory, apparently. Dorothy in Arc Knights. Amber from Rune Factory 4. Which game? Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. Oh, the, here, the fucking Komajo Denetsu 2, which is the Touhou fan game that was, like, basically the one of the first Metroidvanias we talked about. The ones we talked about. How much whirlwind do you need to do? God dang it, leave me alone. I don't like the brick guys. These block gray motherfuckers are honestly the most annoying ones to deal with. There's some more VAs. Scully boys. God. Oh, God. It's freaky. What do you mean I couldn't get away? No. No, I can't get away. Get me out of here. Okay, cool. I feel like it's always funny to look at this one. The Japanese voice actress for Anya Forger from Spy X Family, Natsumi Tanezaki. And because you pick any one of the characters she voices and you can find like, oh my god. Mama ain't raised no bitch. I was saying, the thing about her voice, this thing about Atsumi as a voice actress is that any character you pick that she's voiced, you can find like a number of characters that really don't feel like they fit what she does. Like, obviously, I just said that she voices Anya Forger, but like she also voices Ambi from Zenless, Vikala from Grand Blue, but then we get into shit like fucking Freeren, the Lackadaisical Elf, fucking you guys see me from. You have Dark. She voices Doberman in Arc Knights. Yeah, that's called vocal range. Yeah, and like it's cool, but it's also really funny because you look at her fucking behind the voice actors page, and you just go through like a whole roller coaster of character archetypes, all attributed to one person. Yumiri Hanamori next. Yeah, sure. Yumiri Hanamori. Just making sure I'm spelling it right. Mini Hanamori. Okay, you got Satori and Suwako. Two different Touhou fan projects. Mercedes from Three Houses. Hoshino from Blue Archive. Foley from Bravely Default. Yanfei and Genshin. 3 characters in Lost Word. I was so close to winning that. Damn it. Ifrit and Arknights. Yep. Fleur and Dragalia, which is no Dragalia. That is incredibly funny. There's also Captain Nemo, specifically the Rider variant from Fate, the Gacha game, because I see under a listing for them as Rider, but they were there for Grand Order. Not the one true Rider to me, though, because my favorite servant is in fact a Rider, and she is in like absolutely nothing. And it breaks my heart. At least her base version isn't. People only seem to care about her alter version, which is cringe. Who? Marie Antoinette. Yumi Uchiyami, Cleo's voice actress, do her next. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh yeah. Okay, Yumi Uchiyama. Honestly, I kind of zoned out there for a second. I don't know why even. Marissa and Spell Carnival. Okay, that's obviously expected. Yugi and Genso Eclipse. Cool. Tasha and Star Rail. 2 side characters in Akiba Maid War. Mare Belfiore in why am I blanking? It's right there. Overlord. Jesus. Overlord. That's what it is. And then Homestead of else Akafuyu in Arc Knights. Yep, there's Cleo. Interesting. Yep, those are the ones I recognize at least. Huh. Ah, Neon. Sometimes it feels like I yell like a cow, but also like... Fire Emblem character next? You know what? Yeah. And... Naturally, because guess who I am? I am going to look at Bernadette's. I know, like, I'm familiar with Bernadette's English voice actress, but I'm actually haven't looked much at her Japanese voice actress, like, at all. Ayumi Tsuji. Monica in Grand Blue. Remilia in A Summer's Day Dream, the Touhou fan PV. And not much else, actually. Actually hasn't done much at all. Yeah. She had a role in Bleach, but it seems like her main thing is that indeed she voices Bernadette von Varley. Interesting that her voice actress doesn't actually have much. That fucking bird that I hate. These fucking birds. Oh, now you want to topple when I'm trying to poison. Mods. I got no mods in chat. I don't know why I said mods. I felt like saying it in that moment. They weren't lying. This mountain still do got a long ways to go. Fucking birds. Dark Galaxian new spell. Okay, I think I need to give Sanae something that isn't this damn axe, because she hasn't been hitting shit with it. Well, sure, take the Mammal Eater. Take the dagger. So that way you can actually hit something with your stupid normal attack, Sanae. Well, they're dead. Donation box. Unique item specifically for Reimu. Oh, God. It's power. Soren's? Interesting. Guessing you must have found something, because... yeah, Soren. Ayumu Murase. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, Ayumu Murase. Ciso in Rune Factory 5, okay. Venti from Genshin. Mizuki and Arknights. I see. So that's why you wanted me to look. Also, Nicholas and Irfan in Dragalia. Okay, fine. I could deal with birds. Toppling ass motherfuckers. Tamara. Well, I don't need much convincing. I love Tamara. So... Ami Koshimuzi. Choi from Inside Out. Miyabi and Zenless. Zoe from Grand Blue. Arcana in Reverse, 1999. Lara in Rune Factory 3. Nope. They fuck off with Whirlwind. Yukiko from Persona 4. Vanessa and Sophie and Dragalia lost. I gotta try to see if I can get to the top of this dang mountain. Like, I really gotta... yeah, just... What the hell am I looking at? Yeah. Pickling weight. Invention? Oh, finally! Another Notori thing. Cool. Finally. Uh-oh. What the hell are these things? Please, God, let it be what they look like and let them be weak to water, please. Thank God. I can comfortably deal with them, actually. I didn't look at that before, but I might as well. Look at Melody Dragalia lost. My favorite character? One of my favorite characters of all time, if not the favorite of all time. Ayaka Ohashi. Melody Dragalia lost. That's what I said. So that would be Ayaka Ohashi. Do Philia next? I'll do Philia next. Sanae and Spell Carnival. Vodka and Uma Musume. Steadika and Blue Archive. Angelina and Arknights. Vodka. Yeah. That's the name of the horse. That's the name of the horse from Ume Musume. Anyways, give me a bit. I'll look at Philia too. Wherever Philia happens to be on the... There she is. Okay, Sayuri Hana. Nekomata and Zenless, huh? That's a bit of a leap. Mio Honda. She's also the voice actress of Mio Honda. Okay. I don't know why that was the one that catches me off guard. I guess I kind of expected like the voice actress for one of the more popular Master girls to like, I don't know, have a bit more of a prolific voice acting repertoire, but I guess sometimes all you need is to really just fit that role, and that's all you gotta do. You know what? Power to her. Can't knock the grind set. If it works, it works. Yeah, nice job healing with that 0 damage. Oh, Mitsuba, yeah. You gotta look at Mitzi. Miku Ito. Yogurt? Onibi. Cool. She's yogurt? Yeah. Calorie Mate, liquid for game creators. I'm guessing this is an advertisement? And she played yogurt. I couldn't make that up. I really wish this was a fib. But right there. Alright, all 4 elements. Cool. And as well, we got heavy armor. Set of beast armor. We have Dion's armor. Nice upgrade. Heavy armor against slash and strike. Can't complain about that. Uh-oh. How have we ended up to where, like, nearing the end of Yokai Mountain is when the enemy encounters start getting easier. Like, this is really not that bad compared to the shit I had to deal with on the fucking lily pads. These guys are easy peasy. But on the topic with Mitsuba's voice actress, we also have Sotheby from Verse 1999, Kokoro from Princess Connect. Let's see. Four characters in Lost Word. No, I'm sorry. No, not 4. 5 characters in Lost Word. My mistake. Mitsuba, Kokoro, Kalulu from Grand Blue. And it's mostly other animes that I haven't watched, though she does seem to be one of the main characters of the quintessential quintuplets. So that's pretty neat. Fun fact about Melody's Japanese voice actress, they actually included Melody on like the little diorama graphic they used to show off the different characters that they voice acted. And the reason that's so interesting is because usually Dragalia isn't like big enough of a game to justify it being on one of those graphics. But I guess she was just allowed to be there. It's really interesting. The Meido is too powerful. She supersedes all preconceived notions on popularity and simply exists to be the cutest thing ever. You cannot escape. She will always be the best. You can never fight it. You can never deny it. The Meido is Kino as fuck. Oh fuck. No, not this motherfucker. No. No, I couldn't deal with one of them. What makes you think I can deal with it with support? Get the fuck out of here. Give me the damn flaming enemies that die in like 5 hits. Although speaking of, I'm gonna put on freeze chases in case. Eileen next? I figured you'd ask for that. I figured you could ask for Eileen at some point. Man-eater? That don't sound very kid-friendly, but sure, we'll grab it. Let's see, what does it do? Cursed dagger that drinks the blood of humans, slays warriors and magicians. Yep, I kinda figured, with a name like Man-eater, what else would it do but eat men? Alright, I'll look at Eileen. Eileen, Dragalia lost, Ayumi Fujimuda. What do you mean I couldn't get away? Get me out of here. She voices Savage and Rope in Arknights. Also voices Nine the Phantom. Oh, what the fuck? No. Nine the Phantom from BlazBlue and Yuzuriha from Undernight Imbirth. She formerly voice acted. Damn, they 1-2 comboed Satori, and for what? I guess you looked at them funny. Marionette Parade. I think it's really interesting, like, this sort of distinction between... Oh, do we say Persona 4? Okay, but as I was saying, it's interesting looking at the distinction between the casting of, like, Japanese Dragalia voice actors and then, like, English Dragalia voice actors. Because in Japanese, obviously, it was sort of the standard protocol, you know, get whoever was on, get sort of known, get popularity, you know, whatever you wanted to do, right? But then in English, a lot of it was sort of based in like a Canadian voice acting agency, if I remember correctly. So there was a lot more like on the down low voice actors, like not necessarily too many popular names or sort of well-known names, I guess you could say. But I mean, honestly, they still did a great job. I still really love the English dub for Dragalia Lost. I mean, it was helped in part by the fact that the game was localized by 8-4, which is the same company that did Fire Emblem Awakening, some of the Saga games, and the Xenoblade games as well, if I remember correctly. But let me look at Rise real quick. Rie Kugiyama. Vern from Granblue. Your little dragon companion is also voiced by Rise from Persona 4. This again? This area's been absolutely ravaged. Just what caused these craters? I don't know. However, it's clear that something strange is... Byakuren? What was that about? Beats me. Let's just follow her. That's... Hey, you're that Neko from Yukari's place. She's badly wounded. It seems whoever made these craters did this to her. But why would they do this to Chen? Perhaps because she's connected to Lady Yukari? Probably. Yukari was concerned with the incident, so this could be related. In which case, that means that whoever's behind the destruction is highly likely to also be the culprit responsible for the incident. Yep. Here on Yokai Mountain, aside from our culprit, there's nobody who would do something this violent. So, does that mean that the one behind the incident and Chen's defeat was Suika? No. Chen? The one who did this was... Hey, Chen! Don't faint before telling us! Who did this to you? She seems to be unconscious. Jeez, what was even the point of waking her up? What was the point of her even waking up? Did you catch anything just now, Satori? No, it was no good. Her consciousness was too muddled for me to read anything. But she managed to tell us something important. No. So it's not Suika. Would that make it Yuki then? No, it shouldn't be her. Yuki has circumstances that keep her from leaving the underground right now. She's not the type to make spontaneous trips to the surface anyway. Then who could be behind this? We can't judge at the present. All the more the reason we must continue forward. Right. We'll find the culprit up ahead for sure. Let's go, everyone. By the way, what should we do about the Baka Neko? Unconscious or not, she's still a yokai. She's not going to die if we leave her here. Poor Chen. Come on, let's keep moving. She is sure as out cold. Looks really comfy. Chen? Answer me if you're okay. Yeah, she's completely out of it. Hey, hold on. She's got a book or something on her. This might help with resolving the incident, so I guess I'll borrow it. A 4-member formation. We just robbed Chen's corpse. Oh my god. I guess in this instance, we really just do not give a fuck. I was concerned, but also makes me think, where is the shortcut? Because obviously there's a shortcut sort of like the top of Yokai Mountain we saw earlier. Well, I don't know where it is exactly. I kind of don't want to like continue onward until it is over here. Oh, well look at me being silly, thinking it was harder than it actually had to be. She seems like if you come back here post-game, she's an extra boss, or like you have to come back later at some point. Right. It does seem that way. But here's the shortcut. Yeah, Satori's about to collapse, so I think let's just reset. Now that we have the shortcut, we can afford to restock on our MP and head back in. Yeah, where we left off with Vern from Granblue. We also have Let's see. Use a rehab, but specifically from Xenoblade 3. Not Under Night. Irene and Arc Knights. Vania from Dragalia Lost, which I assume also means she's Vania and Granblue. Oda Nobunaga from Fate. The Japanese dub voice actress for Harley Quinn? The Japanese voice dub for Ronnie Ann from the fucking Loud House? Hoopa from Pokemon. Feels like the further down I go this thing, the more cursed it gets. What the hell am I looking? Is that Young Ted from the 2012 Ted movie? Okay. I feel like it's kind of a sobering realization to think that there are Japanese voice actors and actresses that have to dub over like English content for their audiences, and it's probably just as cursed for them as English dubbing over Japanese stuff is for us can be, like it can be for us. It truly is an equal exchange. I remember when the whole Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle thing is still going on Twitter. The King of the Hill sub versus dub. Yes, I love that that's a thing that actually exists. Debating whether King of the Hill is better subbed versus dubbed is one of the funniest fucking things that can exist, because it truly proves that no matter where you are in the world, everyone is the exact fucking same. But what I was gonna say was, what was I gonna say? Shit, what was I gonna say? Wait, hold on. What I was gonna say was, I actually don't remember. Shit. Shit. Chat, what was I saying before I read the chat? What was I saying? I don't remember. I forgot. Someone help me. I don't remember. Someone help me. Someone in chat pitch in. Oh, Japanese dubbing stuff. Okay, yes, okay, now I remember. Oh, now I remember. Like, the whole Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle thing. The gimmick account on Twitter for, like, posting clips from international dubs of, like, English shows, posted, like, that clip of Gravity Falls, but in Japanese. And, first off, it's interesting how well they managed to cast a Grunkle Stan in Japanese. Like, I think they actually did a really good job of doing that, but that's besides the point. The important thing is someone actually, like, managed to edit the Japanese clip to have it resemble the fucking YouTube poop shitpost But in order to do so, they had to like change sort of the meaning of the joke in order to make sure that it followed the rhyming scheme. Because part of what made the original YouTube poop, yeah, especially considering Alex himself voiced Grunkle Stan, yeah. But the thing about it is like, because of that, because like if I remember correctly, I can't say it exactly because I don't speak Japanese, but basically they basically had to like they basically had to localize the joke. They had to localize someone had to localize a YouTube poop, which is like one of the funniest things. Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle. You know, Alex Hirsch actually acknowledged the meme and like recreated it live. I think it was at like a press conference. He was asked the question about it, and and he actually just said it on the spot. Yeah. It's crazy to me that he managed to nail the like YouTube poop part of like the awkward ass voice mixing, because like that's part of the charm. Japanese love some English memes, truly. I feel like it's underappreciated how much the Japanese will take our shit. 俺はヒーハイシラタイトルは王子さんフォ王子さん王子さんでよっしょ I sent the tweet to a friend. I'm gonna look at the DM just to... Tori's dead. Yeah, Sutoji-san, Oji-san, Futoji-san, de Yusho. It's like how some will just have a random obsession with something random like Baldi. That reminds me of something only tangentially related. Which is me finding out some time ago, like, this was not, like, recent, but it's a different piece of information that's kind of haunted me for a while. Which is learning that Poppy Playtime has a manga. Google en passant, holy fairies. The Gang Part 2. The Gang Part 2. We're jumping your ass even harder, motherfucker. You know what? It's fine. They can bring everyone they want. They didn't account for something. They didn't account for one thing. I slipped perks into... I sprinkled Fent into their perkies. That shit was laced with Fent. Light heal. Leaning into that, yep, it does whatever she wants. It's actually really good though. Elemental weapon, light heal, affliction up, and then meltdown. Chechi Cheze. Yeah? Oh, I thought I could bait him. Ow, my fucking bones. Ow, my fucking bones, dude. Calm down. What the hell? I mean, I guess if you want to be fair, I am murdering them. However, consider the following. I don't care. Chenshi Star Chi wins the Fungchi Bungchi. I love trying to like mimic YouTube poop audio edits with like my normal voice. Like some of them I can get. Like I can do like some shit like Star Platinum Sus. I feel like I want to get better at it because like being able to make that kind of shit on demand is like Funkle Bunkle sounds like something that actually would be in Gravity Falls. I think that's why it's so funny. Like it doesn't feel out of place. I 100% believe, like it's like 100% believable that Old Man McGucket would be like storming into town, holding up his contraption. He'd be like, "I call it the Funkle Bunkle. I'm not sure what it does, but it's got a funny name." Oh, it's a bridge. Oh fuck! Why? Why this again? Every time. Fuck it, Monster Cucumber. Oh my god, don't even get me started. Okay. It's like, you know, like, no, don't even get me started on all the world's gems are mine to keep. All the world's memes are mine to steal. Sus. All the keep are gems, mine. All the... I don't blame any of you who thought I was having a stroke in that moment. All the steel are mine. All the steel are mine to gem. Sus. Meteor Zappa. All the keep me two gems. Mems. Gems. Fucking catfish. Oh, you're weak to electricity, big boy, are ya? That's a damn shame. Actually, I'm gonna poison you first. Then we'll zap you. Oh, wait. I don't want to give it to. I'll give it to Notori. Earthshake. Whirlwind, whirlwind, whirlwind. Whirlwind. Is that elemental weapon I have on Byakuren? Yeah, it is. I was like, I was like, did I have the right thing? Yeah, I have the right thing. It's funny that we're currently in an era where the internet is consistently mass, like, reviving YouTube poops. Anyways, we have reached the boss of Yokai Mountain Peak, which means that we are gonna have to prepare. Now, I have a very specific strategy in mind. It's a cycle, truly. It never ends. You can never escape YouTube poop. Don't even bother. I'm gonna look at accessories real quick. Resistance, that's lame. Shoes of happiness. Okay. Doesn't seem like nothing. Because, okay, so... Sakuya. That's the commander. And then... Okay, let me look at your stats real quick. So, Infliction, 69, nice. Infliction, 51. So, definitely you. Is there any way I can increase your infliction? Dexterity would be that. So, do I have anything else that buffs your dexterity? Question mark. If not, I'll just do this. Then this is fine. Rotation. Permanent infliction rate. Then luckily I have Satori skills. Roar. I don't think I have. I can always rely on... Yeah, to be fair, I can always rely on other stuff, but I can also use... Okay, I do have this. Good. Yeah, here I was worrying that I didn't have it, but I do. That in mind, over here... I think this is fine, and then skills here, I need you to have Petrify, and then Resistance down, Infliction up, and I guess you can take Light Heal just in case. Okay. here. Want enough to marionette Parar every turn because that is the funny strat. We always do. Nothing I have here that Sanae can do can benefit. Which makes me think maybe it might be better to do this. Yeah, for this. Mutations. Everything here is fine. Actually, maybe instead, it might be better to have I here for priority. And real quick, Sakia's equipment needs an upgrade, naturally. Shields, and then Diane's armor. That's fine. The only one I'm not sure on is Notori, but I think, if I remember correctly, alright, yeah, this is a very specific and unorthodox build I'm running, but there is a reason for that. What do you want, Akio? Oh my, I see you defeated over 2,000 yokai. It appears this incident is even more than we imagined. Road resolving it may prove to be very difficult indeed. Anyway, that aside, there's not much, but I'll present you with these recipes to commemorate your hard work. Please make use of them to resolve the incident. Samurai shields, crimson robes, armors, souls, curtains, mantles, crystals, nuggets. Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle. Can't believe Akio gave us recipes for committing genocide. Awesome. More shit to do. Anyways, there is a reason I'm running this very specific build, but we'll get into that once we get into the actual boss fight. We're almost back to my home, the shrine. It's been a long way here, but in the end, on our trip here, we didn't find anyone who seemed to be the culprit. It's almost concerning how easily the Tengu led us up the mountain. So, they're silently letting us pass? Is that right, I wonder? If the Tengu were behind this, they wouldn't benefit from letting us roam free, so they wouldn't stay silent and passive like this. I mean, haven't we been getting jumped by Tengu the entire time we've been going up here? In which case, leaving us like this must carry some benefit for them. Here's my supposition. I think the Tengu may want us to exterminate the culprit too. In which case, they're off our list of suspects. To add on to that, our culprit shouldn't be a Lunarian either. Huh? Why not? All that lies up ahead is the Moria Shrine in heaven. There's nowhere for a Lunarian to be dwelling. Oh, I see. So, that means our enemy's got nothing to do with the power of Hordai then. Funkle Bunkle wins the Grunkle Stunkle. We've managed to narrow our search scope by quite a lot. The only possibilities we've got left are either those two from the Moria Shrine, or that moron from heaven. Standing around here isn't going to do anything for us. We're continuing forward to find out who's behind this, everyone. Phew. Another nice day. Yep. Phew. This is some nice tea, too. Yep. Hey, you sound like an old lady, Kaneko. Well, so do you. Let's stop this pointless squabbling. Yeah. More importantly, Kaneko, have you noticed yet? If you noticed, then there's no way I haven't too. They'll be here soon. That they will. You know what we have to do, right, Suiko? Of course. You don't need to keep reminding me. I won't drop the facade. Make sure you don't. It'd ruin the fun if you did. Talk about shameless. There they are. We found the gods in question. They're here. Oh my. Hello, everyone. I've returned, Lady Kaneko, Lady Suiko. Welcome back, Sanae. By looks of things. You must have delivered that spare food without issue, Oh, and I see the recipient is here with you for some reason. Hello, Lady Yasuka and Lady Moria. Did you enjoy the cucumbers? Yeah, they were delicious. Thank you, Notori. They were definitely damaged, though. You could tell? Come to think of it, you did say they were defective goods earlier, didn't you? Keep your mouth shut! Defective, I mean, I found out earlier too, so I probably would have told them sooner or later. I'm sorry! I'll bring you plenty of good ones next time! So please forgive me! Goodness, you don't need to get that worked up. That's Notori for ya. Still doesn't feel like they forgave me. Hey! What are you doing? Cut the friendly chat. Don't tell me you've forgotten why we're here. Oh, whoops. Oh my, whatever could this be about? The incident, of course. It should go without saying that we're working to resolve it. After looking all around Gensokyo, we've narrowed the culprits down to you two and Tenshi. Let me ask you directly. Are you two the culprits? Good grief, that's what you're here for? Of course we're not. The two of us want the faith of yokai, so we wouldn't do something like this, would we? I suppose that's a good point. Yeah, makes sense. So in that case, Lady Kawako and Lady Suiko aren't our culprits then? I'm not convinced yet. In that case, I'd have a separate question I'd like to ask. Is there anything you could tell us about the incident, or the missed point of origin? You're barking up the wrong tree with that. We've been here at the shrine this whole time. Oh? But you've got a view of the whole of Gensokyo from here. Shouldn't gathering information be a simple task for gods such as yourselves? Huh? Something seems a little fishy. Hey, Kaneko! Your poor wording's got them suspecting us. What's the problem? You said you were fine with things going this way. Yeah, but you still have to watch your wording. This was a child's excuse you just gave now. Of course we'll get suspected. We're gonna slip. What are we gonna do if you let the facade slip? You old snake hag! What you call me? You're an old hag too. You just look like a child. You know I'm self-conscious about that. Yeah, and? Here we go again. You've got it tough, huh? Well, yes. But despite how they look, those two are actually very close. You two look like you're hiding something. Absolutely not. Well, I figured you wouldn't spill the beans that easily. I guess you're up, Satori. You guess? Okay, then. I can't read their hearts, huh? Okay, good job. Ugh, how mean. Your power won't work on us, Komeiji Satori. So, you know of me? You closed off your hearts, didn't you? Indeed. I'm somewhat knowledgeable when it comes to the underground, you see. Closing off your hearts? Goodness, how troublesome. This isn't making any sense. What doesn't? If they're truly innocent, what need do they have to close off their hearts? Good point. I mean, it's not like anyone wants to have their heart read, right? Satori the fraud. You're panicking. I'm suspicious of you two after all. It looks like we'll have to get the answers out of you by force. Why is it hearts anyway? Because you invaded their home. It looks like there's no way around it, Kaneko. It looks that way. I had no intention of fighting, but I suppose it'll be interesting to get a glimpse of everyone's power. Agreed. Let's see just how much you've grown, Sanae. Huh? Bring it on. But you're going to get more than just a glimpse. Let's begin then. A festival of humans and God. It's time for gods to play. I'll show you my power that subdued countless gods. Come at us with everything you've got. So, at the onset, Kaneko and Suiko seem like they'd be a huge pain to deal with. Kaneko resists physical attacks, but is weak to certain magic, and then Suiko resists all magic, but is weak to physical attacks. They both have pretty strong magic, and both of them can be a huge pain to deal with when they're together. But there is a catch. Both of them, much like Kaguya and Eren, both of them are susceptible to certain status effects. But Kaneko's is the important one. Kaneko is susceptible to instant death. Hence why we brought Sakya with us. And why we put so much stock into Satori having high infliction. It is because she is old. Truly an unfortunate day. Killer World. Yep, there she goes. See? I like how this game has just been Reimu profiling people. Truly. The other thing of importance. Now, Kaneko is weak to instant death. But what about Suiko? She's also weak to an ailment, but it's not death. It's petrification. Reimu the raciste. That's also why we have Suiko with us here. Or, not Suiko, Byakuten. Specifically tailored for that as well. There we go, petrified. Now, unlike normal petrification for, like, players, Suiko can break out of petrification. She does have a chance to break out of petrification at the end of certain turns. Which, and the rate of that increases as the turns go on. But it's kind of obvious that a boss that literally cannot fight back is not a very difficult boss. As long as we have on hand petrification to reapply it as necessary, then, you know. Reimu the racist. That's what's nice about having Sakya here too. Sakya both helps enable the insta-death on Kaneko, but she's also a very strong physical damage dealer in her own right, even while underleveled. Yeah, just as long as I keep an eye out for if petrification runs out. She even gets mad when they don't match her racist conception of them. Still petrified. I probably could have given Satori a physical attack, but I kind of want her to preserve her MP because a lot of the physical attack Satori skills are pretty expensive. I don't want her running out of MP at a bad time. Still petrified. It's interesting that these two bosses of all bosses are the ones where they gave these weaknesses to. Like, Kaneko didn't even get a chance to act. She got gamered. Like, the instant we set onto this field. Alright, one more turn, and that's it. That was no exaggeration, the easiest boss in the game. Do you think they made her racist unintentionally? Probably unintentionally. This boss really does become one of the easiest bosses in the entire game, as long as you know how to set up the strat. Like buff up Satori's infliction rate. I think the thing is, like, Satori is obviously the best for this, but you can only use Satori if she's learned skills, if she's learned the insta-death and petrification skills like my Satori has, which is why I think it's so important to, like, if you want to use Satori, you have to commit to using Satori. Yeah, one of them is able to be one-shot. Yeah, obviously. It's gonna do it. Looks like you got a good taste of our power. Oh my, I'm not sure how to feel about all this. Ouch. You got us real good. Well done. That was a pretty good time. Go on then, cough up the truth. We got nothing to cough up. Oh, I guess you haven't had enough then. No, you're wrong. It's like I told you earlier, we're not the culprits. Seems she's telling the truth. See? It feels as if she allowed me to read that and that alone, though. She's probably still hiding something. So, when you said you didn't know anything about the incident, that was the truth too. Oh, I told you they weren't behind this, didn't I? I can feel kind of relieved now. Ugh. Every suspect we check always ends up wrong. Yes, but this means it's settled, doesn't it? That's right. We've only got one suspect left. Good point. We've got our final destination figured out. We're heading to heaven to give her a good whack. Yep. Lady Kaneko, Lady Suwako, I'll be heading out once more. Yes, we'll see you again later. Watch yourself out there. Maybe because your reasons why they started the suspect are dumb. Are you sure we did the right thing, Kaneko? Bit late to ask that now, don't you think? Besides, you wanted to do things this way too, didn't you? Yeah, I did, but I'm just a little worried. This, too, is for Sanae's sake. We ought to send our cute little girl into the world, hiding the truth from her, and having her make contact with the Hakude Shrine Maiden. This is all to make her grow as a wind priestess. Yeah, I know that! I went with your plan because I agreed with you, after all. Besides, when again Sokyo, do as its residents do. I want Sanae to grow accustomed to being a shrine maiden here. And above all, I just can't help but love watching her grow. You really are shameless. I look forward to seeing how they'll resolve this incident. As do I. Well, there's heaven. Had to come up with a very unique strategy to make it work out, but in the end, it did. Endanger everyone. Yeah. Again, definitely this era of Touhou storylines. Just real quick, I'm gonna check Dark Heal, because what? How to make it different? Oh, it's column. A column like you see them. Fun fact, I constantly forget like whether column or row refers to vertical or horizontal. The only way that I am able to remember it is by remembering the Plants vs. Zombies minigame, Column Like You See 'Em. The one where one seed packet plants like that plant across all 5 of like all across the entire column, and the pun in the title is the only reason I'm able to remember which is which, because otherwise I really don't know. I forget it all the time. Oh, oh shit, we actually got it. Ah, I've got an idea. How's this formation sound? It should raise the front line's defense. I call it Last Moria. Yeah. Oh, oh, this is supposed to be a random chance. Hold up. Ah, I've got an idea. How's this formation sound? It should provide the defense of an iron wall. I call it the fence of defense. Yeah, every time you... I don't know why it's random, to be honest, and I'm not sure, because I don't know how many players are going to run back to the Hakure Shrine just to use this specific thing. Like, I just use it just because. But, yeah. Where is it? So... Last Moria. And then offensive defense. Everyone's speed is lowered, but they defend before their action. Not sure. I feel like probably a better system would be... I feel like instead of it being random, if you wanted to have it be at the Hakure Shrine, I feel like what could work better is like after you use the character in battle a certain amount of times, once you step onto the heal circle, then they'll get the idea. Beat boss, you get it? Sure, that could work. I was sort of more thinking of like the Superstar Saga approach of it, whereas like you use a thing or a character a certain amount of times, and you get like an advanced version of it to use from using that. Like if they wanted to have this kind of system, I feel like that could be the way to use it. Still be a nice surprise, but not have it literally be a surprise by being random. But yeah, aside from that, that's it for this stream. I'll still talk to chat just a little bit. We'll finish the combo, but so the problem with the advanced mechanic was if a base move sucked, you would have to use it many times until it becomes good. Right. Which often meant you would have to spend time grinding on like smaller enemies, or sort of weak enemies, doing the same motions over and over again, until one of them got the advanced, until the bro got the advanced version to use, which was like the only version you wanted to use. I can see, it can be annoying, which is why I imagine the advanced mechanic hasn't been a thing since Superstar Saga. Like, I don't think it's even the worst mechanic in Superstar Saga. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone complain about it. But I do think that is a flaw with its design, where if you just want the advanced version... Yeah, it was cool, I agree. It is cool that they basically gave you double the amount of special moves you could use. Sort of as like a secret reward for utilizing a core battle mechanic. Like, I think it is cool. You're right. I just do think, especially on repeat playthroughs, it can be a bit of a flaw. It can kind of become a grind because you kind of just end up using the same bros attack over and over. It didn't suck because the base move sucking wasn't really an issue. Yeah, that too. I don't think there's any base bros move in Superstar Saga that I would say is just not fun to use. Right? Like, I think at bare minimum, they're all... I think at the bare minimum, they're serviceable. Like, even the worst one is just still somewhat enjoyable to use. It's not like a pain. Like... Like, I think that applies to a lot of bros attacks across the entire series. But I'm thinking, like, I am glad the advanced mechanic was only in Superstar Saga, because the thought of having to, like, unlock an advanced version of, like, Super Ball from fucking Bowser's Inside Story, or any of the trio attacks in Paper Jam sounds miserable, I'm not gonna lie. Especially the trio attacks, dear god, could you imagine? Those fucking long ass minigame sequences, have to do them over and over in every single battle just to get a version of it that might be more fun to use. That sounds awful. Really glad it was in Superstar Saga where all the bros attacks were very short and simple. Yeah, they took way too long, and it's like they take too long just to do about the amount of damage you would expect from like any other bros attack from any other point in the series. Yeah, and I think as the production cost of the games got higher, that became less and less viable to do. Yeah. But I gotta wrap this up at some point. So, okay, um, so we climbed Yokai Mountain properly, beat up 2 duo bosses, one of them infinitely easier than the other one. So next week, we will be heading into heaven itself to beat up a celestial, because fuck the gods, I suppose. That is the direction we are heading towards right now. But in streaming news, tomorrow we are going to appear on the second part of Claire Fluffle's Among Us collab stream. That will be happening at, you can expect, I might start stream at around 1:30 p.m., but it's projected, technically it starts at 2 p.m., but I'll probably start at like 1:30 p.m., you know how it is. That's when I'm going to be starting it. Keep an eye on my Twitter. That's where I'll be sending out updates and information on that stuff. Other than that, yeah, I will. Don't worry. Don't worry. But other than that, thank you all so much for joining me. It's been an honor, a joy, as always. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. And I love you.